Hey friends, it's Miss Marissa and Miss Hillary. We're at school. We're going to show you guys our classroom. We've made a few changes, but a lot looks the same, so we're going to show you. Miss Hillary is going to explain our cubbies, okay?
All right, so these are the cubbies. They're a little spaced out, and in your cubby, you're going to have all of your art supplies. So you have a little art book here, and then you're going to get an art box with some crayons and pencils and glue sticks, and that'll go in your cubby too. And then you guys each have your own little bucket of Play-Doh that will be just yours. And so that's what's in your cubby. A few like bags and things you'll pick up on Tuesday when you come. So those are the cubbies. Everyone has their own, and everyone has just their stuff in their cubby.
So everyone has kind of a different cubby because we had to space them out. So the first one cubby this is yours, Gabriel. The next one is going to be empty. The next one after that is Levi. Then we have an empty one. Then we have Luke. Do you guys notice our new name tags? They're Torahs. Then we have an empty one. Then we have Leanna. An empty one. Then we have Mina. We have an empty one. And then Sebastian. An empty one, and then Benny. Those are our friends that are going to join us for June, and then we're going to change them up a little bit when more friends join us in July. But if you guys can see, we still have our prayers up there like we always do. We still have our artwork, and everything looks the same. All right, next is the hand washing station. So you guys know this. It looks exactly the same, but this one's going to be super, super important. This is where we're going to wash our hands throughout the day. We're going to wash them as much as we possibly can to keep our hands clean. All right.
So this is our block center. Now we're going to have some different colored tiles on the floor that are kind of squishy for you guys to play on and build your structures with. We still have our colored blocks, the little ones. We have our basket of cards that you guys like to play with. We have our animals, our little basket of animals. And we have our basket of people. And then, of course, we have our big blocks that you guys like to build with. So we have all of our blocks and cards and people for you guys to build just like you like to do at school.
Now you guys might notice that this looks a little different. Do you guys see how the art center is missing? Usually the blocks is right here and the art center is right here. But since you guys are going to have all your art stuff in your cubbies, we took the art center away to give you guys a lot more space to build and play and use your imaginations.
Now for other art things, we do have this new easel. So we'll have some paint here, and you can paint on one side and another friend can paint on the other side. And then with this easel over here, you guys remember this one, we have the chalk side that a friend can do chalk with, and then we have the whiteboard side that a friend can use the whiteboard markers with. And now with these easels, if only one friend is using the easel, that's called a mask-free zone, and so you can take off your mask if you're the only person at the easel. But if another friend comes and is painting on the other side, you're going to put your mask back on to keep the germs away and to stay safe.
All right, friends, the next is our kitchen area. So it basically looks the same. Everything is set up. A few changes, if you guys can see, that we no longer have a rug. So sometimes rugs can hold our germs, and so we took the rug away to keep you guys safe. Another change that we made, we know that you guys love to use natural materials, so what we did is we replaced the food with some actual food containers. These are hot glued shut, so you guys can't eat them, but you can play with them. We have things like salt, rice, cookie crumbs, cinnamon, and flour. But then we also still have all of our Shabbat stuff out, and so we can still do Shabbat inside our classrooms on Friday. Another thing you guys will see is that all of our costumes are not there. So costumes, just like our rugs, can hold germs, and so we took those away. We do still have our babies, but they're babies that are going to need extra snuggles because they don't have any clothes.
And we have a new basket for our babies, so you can put the baby in the basket and rock it to sleep and carry it around. So that'll That'll be lots of fun to do.
Perfect. All right, let's move on to our tables. So our tables look a little different. We now have 4 eating tables, if you guys can see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So those 4 tables are where we're gonna eat. We're gonna have 2 friends at each table. We have 7 friends coming in June, and then we'll have more in July, and then we'll add more tables for that. But at the tables, you guys can see different activities, and we'll show you guys how we're gonna do activities.
Yes. So this is one activity, and if you'll notice, this has Sebastian's name on it. So this will be Sebastian's tray that he can do all his activities with. And when he's done playing with the beads, we'll clean it off, and then he can choose to use Play-Doh or whatever activity that he wants to do on his tray. And again, if Sebastian is the only friend at the table playing with beads, it's a mask-free zone, and he can take off his mask and play with the beads. And then if another friend comes on the other side of the table and decides they want to do something, then they'll put on their mask again to keep everyone safe and the germs away.
Very good. All right, and everyone has their own tray, so we're all gonna play on our own tray to help keep everyone safe. Another one to look at, this is Luke's tray, and Luke's tray has the poppers. And so this way Luke can play with the poppers on his tray, and then we're all done, we'll clean everything to keep everyone safe. And same thing here, this is Gabriel's tray, and Gabriel has out his Play-Doh. And so this is your own Play-Doh, only you will touch it. And so Gabriel can take it out and he can play with it, and when he's all done, he's gonna put it back in his Play-Doh container into his cubby, and then we'll clean everything. And that way we're not spreading any germs.
All right, and this is our reading center. And look, friends, we have a new floor. And it feels really squishy and a little bouncy and really comfortable to sit on. And we have all of these hearts out here, and each of you will pick a heart and sit on a heart. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we have 1 heart here and 1 heart there. So everyone has plenty of space to see the pictures in the book and to be safe.
And we're also gonna get more of this, Matt, so as we get more friends, we can spread out.
Yes.
Very good. We also noticed that our circle time thing is gone. Our circle time center is gone. So Miss Hillary and Miss Marissa are making a new one. We're gonna use that board to make a calendar. We're still keeping our Monday or our Sunday through Saturday calendar, so we can still do our days of the week.
And you're gonna help us make our board too. We're gonna give you little numbers of the calendar days, and you can color them and attach them to our calendar board.
All right, we're gonna move on to our science center. We didn't have to touch our science center. Everything looks the same, and everything's the same. We also have our super fun light table. This is also a mask-free zone. As you can see, we only have 1 chair there. So one friend can come over here and do the light table, and we can mix up what we have on there. Right now we have our neon cups. But this is a mask-free zone that you guys can do by yourself and relax. We also have our math center. Our math center hasn't changed too much as well. We still have puzzles and our rubber bands, and these are also table centers that you guys can choose to do on your tray.
On your trays, yeah. On your trays. All right, friends. We have these 2 very special mats here. I made one. It says Miss Hillary, and then Miss Marissa made one. Miss Marissa. And these are called our happy places. So when friends need to take a little break and get a little space, you will take your happy place mat, and you will go to your happy place, and you can look at a book, or you can play with blocks by yourself. And this is you're gonna create your own happy place. When you come to school, the first day of school, we're gonna give you a poster board just like this. It'll be plain, just like that. And you can decorate your own happy space so that you have your area where you can sit and play and have space, your own little happy place.
That's right, that's your happy place. And so part of doing that is that sometimes we love our friends so much and we just want to give them hugs and give them kisses and love on them so much. But with everyone getting sick, we want to make sure that we give each other space. So our happy place mats also help us remind ourselves that we can be happy with ourselves and wave to our friends on their happy place mats. And it's just helping keep everyone safe and healthy. But that's our room, friends. Do you have anything else, Miss Hillary?
I think that's it. I think we showed you everything, and then when you come on Tuesday, you can see it in person.
All right, that's all we have for you, friends. We'll see you on Tuesday. Bye.